Well, we got the chew crew going this morning. They're just going to town, aren't they? As long as they're chewing, I can tell this story. So I got to bed around midnight last night. Stayed up I got involved in the next project, and I shouldn't have. I should have waited, but there you have it. We've got the cover and we've got the initial setup. And I also found that I really screwed up one of my earlier projects, which is disappointing. Up around 4:30 and then back to sleep, and then up here at 7:30. Dreams. So I dreamt. Alright, so I was in a hotel room with an Asian guy. I think it was Johan. I knew him back in the 90s when we did some community theater together, and he was getting married. He had a tux. We had a bunch of stuff on the bed that we were trying to get organized, and finding stuff that he needed, and finding stuff I needed because I was in the wedding party. And I said, we need to make sure we clean all this mess up before we leave, so that, we don't come back to the hotel room. I don't know why he would come back to the hotel room with me, since he was getting married to somebody else. So then we got in the car and we're driving, but it was also this weird contraption, but I'll talk about that in a moment. Hi! We're driving down a road, and somebody's on this weird thing, and it's like a little disc on the ground with a place to put your feet, and it goes up straight, and then there's a large circle that you hang on to, and you somehow just go across the ground with this. Well, this guy crosses an intersection, a busy intersection that we're waiting for the light, and all of a sudden he takes off into the air, which is not what the device is supposed to do. It's supposed to just go along the ground, I guess. And he goes flying over to what looked like a factory, and then there was a big explosion. So we jump out of the vehicle we're in, and we head that way. I grabbed one of these devices and started driving down that way. We actually went to the left, down a hill, and we were close to this factory where a fire was raging. And there was a board across this little bit of water that I crossed on the machine. It did not feel like it was going to hold. And then I realized I'd left the car unlocked up there on the street, and somebody was going to rob us because we're in a big city. So I told the others there was a woman, and I headed back, and she somehow beat me back to the car. She dropped a gun outside the vehicle. It was actually a camper van, like Escape to Witch Mountain, and she gets to the vehicle, and there's two women in there who have let themselves in and are robbing the place, and she's yelling in one's face, and then she pushes her to the ground. The other woman is a blonde and starts screaming at her, and I picked up the pistol. It was a little semi-automatic, like a Walther PPK, and I shoved it in her face and told her to get back. And then it cuts to the back of the van where Brian Griffin from Family Guy is there, but he's in claymation, and he looks really weird. And he's with the third woman who was there, who's actually a little girl of like 14. And she's trying to seduce him, and they sit on this couch together, and of course he's falling for it because Brian's a sick fuck. Anyway, so she falls back onto the couch, and she had a sandwich, and she's like, the sandwich falls all over, and all this is in claymation. And so he throws his collar off, so gets naked essentially, and then he jumps on her and starts eating the sandwich off of her. That's about when I woke up. It was very weird. We're running pretty late this morning. So like I said before, I found a major error on one of my... Hey, come on. One of my projects, and I feel like I need to fix it. I'm having a difficult time figuring that out, which is disappointing. So we might give that a shot again today. We're on our afternoon walk. Today has been stressful for stupid reasons. This morning I watched Abby play Last of Us, the end of that. That's a terrible game. It's a horrible, poorly written story with characters you can't care about, who are just awful, in my opinion. And Joel is just a douche. I hate him. And a liar. And it all seems to come down to the patriarchy. He is a guy. He gets to choose what happens to Ellie's body. She doesn't get any say, and he lies to her about it like the douchebag that he is. So yeah, when your main character that you're playing is just awful, it's hard to enjoy the game. At the same time, I was, one of my scenarios, the last valley, I realized I'd screwed up the headers. They're the same on every page, and they're supposed to be on the right on certain pages and on the left. They're supposed to be on the right on odd pages and the left on even pages. But I had not even realized that at some point I messed it all up. Messed it all up. So it's on the right on all pages. Ow. So I decided, I need to fix this, because then I can upload the updated, my changes as a new file, and then people who bought it can get one that is not broken, or it's not done incorrectly. And man, that turned out to be an ordeal. 2.5 hours of messing around with that. Hey, come on, don't eat anything. I did that while I was watching Abby's stream, so that didn't help my attitude about her stream. But it's awesome watching her stream. I love watching her stream. Had some lunch, got in the shower, got in the hot tub, because I need that heat on certain parts of me right now. And spent this afternoon recording. Just recorded all afternoon. So I think I got 2 more episodes because I was building for Minecraft. And then tomorrow I'm going to edit all those in the afternoon while my other computer is doing its thing with running virus check, hopefully. Mom is back from town. She went to the dermatologist. She also went... Dad is now in an assisted living... No, not assisted living. At a rehab. He's in a rehab kind of place. So he's going to be there while he goes through physical therapy. He's not allowed visitors or guests or anything. So we can't go... Mom can't go and see him. And... hopefully he'll be okay with that. And that's been my day. Hey, sweet girls. Hey, sweet girls. Where you going, Bella? What you doing? You gonna come over here? You gonna lay down over here, baby? Oh, you're so sweet. Hi, Hope. I know, that's bright. Yeah, you're a good dog. Yes, you are. My sweet babies. Sweet, sleepy babies.